What's happening? What's happening? We back up in the building, in the studio. 49er Central. 49er Central. We back up in here, baby.
Fuck the 49ers.
Trash talking with the old heads, man. We back up in here. Along with my boy G. What's happening, my boy?
Back in the ham, baby. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. All the way from Dallas.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Playing like a motherfucking champion, baby. Yeah. Playing like a champion.
Of course, shout out to my boy JW. You know, still grieving from the loss of his sister. Good to see him last night. You know.
Oh yeah. Good to partake in some
drink and
some whiskey.
Yes, sir. A nice cigar.
A little cigar smoke. Of course, I don't smoke, but you know, you can't help but catch secondhand smoke when you're in a cigar lounge.
Yes, sir. You will come home smelling like smoke.
Man, you know my wife was like, "Well, where you been?"
Right. And my wife, "What you been doing? What you been doing?"
Smoking crack? No.
So shout out to him and his family, you know, going through the grieving process. And look forward to having him back in studio with me. You know what I'm saying, my boy.
Shout out to the Wren family, still sending healing energies and love and condolences. You know.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hold on.
No doubt. But don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Trash Talking with the Oldheads. Please smash that like and subscribe button.
We need more subscribers.
We appreciate all the support, but we got to get to that one.
We trying to quit our day job. That's what we trying to do. We want to quit our day job and bring this content to you guys. So from our old heads perspective.
Exactly.
Well, we say what?
Man.
We say what the hell we want to say.
When we want to say.
He ain't pick up on the cue, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't practice this shit. We just off the cuff, baby.
Off the dome, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
But we appreciate all the love and support we've been getting on YouTube, man. You can also join the Facebook group, Trash Talking with the Oldheads, where we have it out. Sports banter all day long, every day. You know what I'm saying? So you can join the group. Just
Can I give a shout out to the members that always are there and also supportive of us. Derek Kelsey, of course, you've seen him on here. Leonard Robinson, who else? Chris Brodnack.
He would probably
Marcello
be
Perkins.
That's
Marvin
your nemesis.
Colvin.
Kelsey would be mine, I guess.
I don't have no nemesis. I go up against everybody. Courtney Files, Ron Johnson. Just to shout out to everybody, man. And shout
out to all the new members, man. We've been getting new members every day.
Who is this anonymous dude, man?
No, sometime if you log in wrong,
it'll say anonymous.
It'll say anonymous. Like if you come from the app, sometime it'll put you as anonymous.
I'm like, man, who did we let in that's anonymous?
Nah.
Why would we do that?
Nah, because one of my posts showed up that way one time, and I realized I had come in from the app.
Okay.
And it had me as anonymous for some reason. So
was that you going back and forth with Derek Kelsey the other day?
Yeah.
You was anonymous.
Yeah. That was me. That was me.
Man, I got a story to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with so been out in Dallas, of course. I don't know a whole lot of areas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get out for real unless my wife came in town. We got out, had a nice time. Then the next week, my homeboy, Seneca, he also in the group, he came down too. So he flew into Love Field on a Thursday night. It was late, by 11:30, 12. I got to the airport, picked him up. And so we rode past, we was about to go back to my spot. We just gonna have some drinks or whatever. So we seen a little crowd outside, man. It looked like it was, I was like, hey man, let's stop in here and get something to drink or whatever. Let's hang out for a second. So we seen a little food truck. We was like, okay, it might be a nice little quick stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Start to kick off the festivities.
Right.
So we get patted down or whatever, my main concern is I got on a blue, white, and red polo outfit, you know what I'm saying, with my red shoes, still got my red kicks on today. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Is they gonna trip? Because it's gang activity out in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Oak Cliff, all them, you know what I'm saying, all them little areas like that, they don't play. So we, Love Field is kind of right outside of downtown, right there, you know what I'm saying, right there. And so that was my main concern. Am I in
the wrong spot
with the wrong clothes on?
I don't bang, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So we get patted down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My boy paid, you know what I'm saying, both our ways or whatever. He go in first. And I step in. Now, mind you, this whole thing took 5, maybe 10 seconds, somewhere in between that. So I get in there, of course it's got the club lights or whatever, dark. with the neon lights and shit, I see a silhouette of what I think is a short-haired woman stripping. So I'm like, it's a strip club. I seen some dudes to my right at the bar. Next thing I know, my homeboy turned around and said something that what I thought was I got to get some money because I'm like, this is a strip club.
Right.
So I followed him out. I was like, yeah, I'm going to need to go get some money too. I'm thinking he going to the ATM. He goes to the register where the lady had took our money. They were like, man, why you ain't tell us what type of atmosphere this was, man? It was a gay strip club.
You're in the big city now, bro.
He was like, man, why you ain't tell me what type of shit was going on in here? She was like, shit, I ain't know. Hell, it is what it is. Hey, we both tripped out, dog, the whole way back to the crib, man. Like, what the hell did we walk into? The name of the club, so you don't make the same mistake, is called Tequila or Tequila or something. T''Kila. Don't go in there unless you partake in those activities. So that was just a brief story, man. I thought I wanted to share it with the world. You know, we landed up in a gay strip club for 5 seconds. Once we found out what it was, we was back up out there.
I didn't doubt it moving different.
Hell no.
Well, you moving different out in Dallas, boy. Nothing wrong with that. It's just jokes, people. It's just jokes.
Hey,
if that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle.
Man, do what you do.
Hey,
you know
we ain't judging.
That ain't my cup of tea.
We ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? We just having fun. We just having fun. But we got a lot to get into, man.
Get into it.
Car accidents and, you know what I'm saying, podcast beefs. But you know where we got to start, though, bro. We got to start with this tournament, bro.
Let's do it, man.
First weekend down, you know what I'm saying? We into the second weekend now.
To the second weekend, middle of the second weekend.
But let's go back and come forward, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
First impressions from
going back.
The first weekend. What's your thoughts?
Well, I only, of course,
see much of it?
Not really. I didn't watch all of the games, of course. Usually, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to watch every game or every round.
Kind of pick and choose.
Right. So I watch a couple games here and there, man. So, but, my first takeaway, outside of, everybody's take this past week was, the mid-majors didn't do as well as they had been doing in previous years. I think they said it was the last few years where mid-majors have not advanced past the Sweet 16 or even to the Sweet 16.
Right.
So you have a lot of Cinderella stories which get everybody. I like it when it's the best of the best playing.
Yeah, I do too.
And I ain't saying none of the mid-majors can't be the best teams, but we know that for, if those were a series games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they do in the NBA.
Right.
Who the better team for a lot, for a large portion or a large majority of those.
They had one upset, I think. That High Point. Yeah, beating Wisconsin.
And I know he may not be an NBA star, but hey, that dude can go, man.
Yeah.
The little number 5, the little point guard they had for High Point.
What was his name? Martin, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Rob Martin, I think. Yeah,
they couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Whoever his name, they couldn't stop him.
Rob Martin was his name, yeah.
He was killing. But my takeaway, though, was how Florida, the defending champions, their head coach. Now, I didn't watch all of the game. I got to the end, watched the last 3 to 4 minutes of the game, and all of the dialogue around it was Iowa really outplayed Florida that entire game, and Florida had been playing like one of the best teams in the country, definitely deserved the number 1 seed. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. The way they were playing, they deserved it.
But they smug ass coach got exactly what he deserved. I'm glad they lost, and I'm glad they lost in the fashion that they lost with a coaching decision.
Yeah.
A coaching decision.
Yeah.
Why would you press up by 2, leave the floor wide open for either 2 or 3? Why would you press in that situation? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway from it, dog? What you think?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't care for how he addressed it afterwards.
Okay,
it was kind of like
you got the quote of what he said.
Nah, I'm gonna pull it up in a second, man. But it was.
I'll pull it up while you talking.
It was kind of like, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't my fault, you know what I'm saying? It was like he was kind of covering his ass a little bit. You know, take accountability, bro. The same thing you tell those players to do, you know what I'm saying? You need to do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense. As a basketball coach making all this money, why would you? I don't understand why you would do that.
I took it as him trying to explain away a poor decision.
Right.
That's what I took it as. Because, number one, for you to say that you were attempting to have them, you were going to try to foul, you're going to intentionally foul up to, and depend on them whether they're going to make the free throw or not, so that you can have the ball on the last possession.
That's the only way they could get that kind of shot. Is if you press. That's the only way they get that kind of shot. You know what I'm saying? Wide open,
side corner three,
catch and shoot. Like, what we doing?
The shortest 3-point shot on the floor.
Right.
That's the one you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up that, especially not contested.
Right. Even if you pick up half court, they don't get that shot. Three court, you don't get that shot. Like, it just didn't make sense. The dude get a running start. Like, what you doing, dog? Like,
it would have been best if the dude, I think it was Thomas Howe, whatever, H-A-U-G-H, however you pronounce his name. It would have been best if he just let dude go ahead and make the layup.
Right.
You don't want them to shoot a three.
Right. I mean, and I think what happened was, and what he should have said, the press got them back in the game because they was down 12. So they started pressing, and it was working, but I think he got caught up in the momentum of it. But you know what I'm saying?
The press has to be situational.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He got caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what got you up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even care if you tied. The only time you press in that situation if you down and got the foul up right away. They got to eat up the clock. You giving them a free pass. And like I said, not only he compounded it with the explanation of him trying to foul, wanted to foul to send them to the line so they could have the last shot with 5 seconds left.
Right.
Number one, how you know you're going to get the last shot? Because they have been out-rebounding you. What if the dude make the one, miss the other, they get the rebound and get a putback or another foul? It just was all-around
foul excuse. That was just, come on, dog. What? Like, I didn't get it, dog. It was just one of them, like you said, arrogance.
I look like goddamn Marco Rubio right then.
Just coaching arrogance at his finest, you know what I'm saying? That's all it was, you know what I'm saying? But moving on, man.
Smug ass. He a smug dude, too. I'm so glad it happened to him.
Yeah,
I'm glad they lost their way. I'm so glad they lost their way.
So if you had a chance to do a second bracket, because I saw your bracket is busted out.
I can't.
Shit busted out.
I mean, it ain't busted. I got 3 of my Final Four in there. I'm just behind 8 ball with the poor weekend, the first weekend I had.
Your shit busted. Right.
I'm behind 8 ball every which way I can go on both my brackets.
And too many people got your winner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm behind. Like if all 3 of my Final Four made it, you know, outside, because I would have had 4 for 4 if Florida hadn't lost. Mm-hmm. But and then Iowa State lost.
Yeah,
that took out the other team that I had in there from one of my other brackets. But it's a situation to where I put myself too far behind.
Right, to catch up. Right. And got a 2 common winner, so you can't make up no ground.
Nowhere.
Too many people got that winner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who would you have winning it now? You still got Arizona?
I still got Arizona winning.
Yeah.
I had Duke in one and Arizona in the other.
I got Michigan. I'm still rocking with Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
Man, why didn't we get that dude? What's his name? Yaxel Burner, whatever his goddamn name is.
So I still got him. You know what I'm saying? I think they
from UAB, we could have used his size and shooting.
Yeah, they
and
pulled away
playmaking
from Bama.
ability.
You know what I'm saying? They pulled away from them. You know, Bama held strong for like a half. You know
I knew if once they stopped turning the ball over,
Yeah.
it was gonna switch. I knew the momentum was gonna switch.
they were the better team. You know what I'm saying?
they were definitely the better team. We just was. It was all season just battling uphill against sides. You know what I'm saying? The injuries
Right.
to our two backup centers or bigs. Then Aiden Holloway with his, you know what I'm saying?
Foolishness.
Whatever, smoking weed or selling weed.
Right. Whichever it is.
Whichever one it is.
Whichever what it
And
is.
even with him, though, you know what I'm saying, we still undersized. We even smaller because, you know what I'm saying, we're playing both him and Phylon.
Right.
And then sometimes Breitzel, you know. It just was not, it was a bad matchup with Michigan.
Yeah, it was.
Any other team, I think, that's left in the tournament outside of Duke, because Duke also is
Got
very
them
big.
bigs, right.
You know what I'm saying? They got bigs
Or
and they got length
Arizona.
on the perimeter. Yeah, Arizona too. You know what I'm saying? They big on the perimeter.
Size. It's a
size, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Size.
Size in college basketball matters. My
Yeah.
boy. You know what I'm saying? It still matters. You know what I'm
It
saying?
still matters,
It still
yeah.
matters. You know what I'm saying? But let's switch gears unless you got.
Oh, we ain't talking who you got in your
Michigan.
You got oh yeah, you did say that.
Michigan. Dog,
Who in your Final Four?
I had Michigan, Florida. I had Duke, so I got that one right. And who was that fourth one? Who was the fourth one? What's on the other side? Who is it?
You got I got Duke.
Yeah, I had Duke.
You got
I missed on
Florida.
Yeah.
Arizona. Gotta be Arizona.
Yeah.
You said Michigan.
No, I had Arkansas beating them.
You had Arkansas.
I had Arkansas beating them. That's the foolish one I told you.
Yeah, Ben.
You
got caught up in the
hype.
cuff.
Got caught up in the hype.
That'll
man.
do it to you.
Yeah,
I remember I got caught up in the Lonzo Ball hype. And that's what made me know that Lonzo Ball wasn't going to be about shit in the league.
In that, I know the game you talking about too.
Kentucky. De'Aaron Fox ate his ass alive.
Up, dog. He ate his ass up, dog, for real. But yeah, I still
I
got
was talking shit to him. He ain't even want no smoke. He ain't want no smoke.
He ain't never been, never been what he should have been. Well, some people thought.
His daddy hyped him up so bad that I was like, he got to be, you know what I'm saying? In college, you a good guard.
But he's one of the greatest hype men ever, though.
Man, what? Never lost.
Never lost. One of the greatest hype men ever, dog. I don't care what nobody say. He hyped his boys up.
Never lost.
He hyped them up and stood with them. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to this NBA, man, because I want to talk about
Dominican
this.
dishwasher in blue jeans.
Let's talk about it, bro. Tatum returns. Look like Embiid and PG may be there for the playoffs.
Looks that way.
Change your thoughts on the East at all?
Absolutely, man. I stepped out there and called Boston championship frauds a couple weeks ago. That was right before Tatum got back.
You did?
Now they don't look as much as like championship frauds to me. They look like contenders, especially in the East. Now I don't think they could beat OKC and or San Antonio in a 7-game series. I think it'll be a tight series.
Right.
I think they would. One of those two teams is gonna win the championship this year. I do have outside hopes for my boys though, but the Lakers, not my boys, but I'm rolling with Bron. So he in LA. I'm in LA. That's right. I said it. I'm a Heat fan. Wherever he at, that's where I'm at. That's where I go. Sorry, I'm a Bron fan. But back to the East, man. So I'm holding out hope that New York can get their shit together to take them out. I'm holding out hope.
Making them, man. Hey.
Yeah, man. I told y'all it was Mike Brown, man. I don't know why y'all kept talking about Tibbs last year, man. Oh, okay, Tibbs run them into the ground, but Tibbs have them playing good defense. Tibbs have them playing hard, tough nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They came through in the clutch in a lot of situations, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had an opportunity. Who did they lose to last year? Was it Indiana? Because they had some injuries too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Indiana was able to pull through. But no, man, I just this Mike Brown, man, there's something about him that he's not a championship level coach. And he's proven that in a lot of different stops.
Yeah.
He's not a championship level coach. Good coach. You know, wish him well, want him to do well as the brother. You know what I'm saying? And then as a coach, on the coaching tree, under Pop's coaching tree, I know you want him to do well.
Yeah.
Pop's coaching tree, but I don't think he got it, man. I don't think he got it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I would say, their defensive rating, they're actually 5th.
When it come down
it
to
seems like I agree with the toughness part of it.
Yeah.
is what I think, because the defensive rating is good. It's just in certain spots they don't seem to have that toughness to me. You know what I'm saying? Going on the road, they lose games that you think they shouldn't lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
Mikal Bridges
then they'll win a big one and beat the Spurs at home, but go on the road and lose to a shitty team. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know about the
inconsistency.
I don't trust them, man. And like I told you, I don't like short superstars, or what you call a superstar.
What I call a superstar.
Brunson a superstar.
What I call a superstar, he ain't a superstar.
Not to me.
And y'all got Kawhi as a superstar this year.
Yes, sir.
Stop, man.
Kawhi been a superstar.
Stop, man. He lost his superstar status for 5 years. He never played. What are we talking about?
It's not even an argument.
What are we talking about?
Not even an argument.
So we gonna keep this man as a superstar who hadn't played in 5 years for real. And when he did play, he was average.
He is a superstar.
Stop. Not a superstar. Again, like I told Jerry the other day, tell me the superstar that gets left off the roster for Denny Advey or whatever his name, Advigia.
You really want to get into a conversation about all-star voting?
Yeah, I do, because superstars don't get left off for
you
marginal
do
players.
When you're not one of them ones who's like warm and fuzzy. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
what do you mean warm and fuzzy? If you're a superstar, you are a superstar.
Every player in the NBA know Kawhi's a superstar. Every one of them.
When he does what?
Okay, the injury is a whole separate thing, though, dog.
So is Joel Embiid still a superstar?
Yeah. Man, when he plays, yes.
When he plays, but he hasn't been playing. He's lost his superstar status.
But how do you get superstar status? When you're on the court. So when he's on the court, do the other team have to treat him like a superstar? Answer that question.
They not up until this year. Up until this year, they didn't.
Out of here.
Up until this year, they didn't.
Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. He doesn't play. He barely played, man. Stop.
Man,
he barely played for over 5 years.
You full of shit on that one.
Nah, I'm not. And obviously the NBA voters obviously feel the same way, because they're not leaving a superstar.
He made the All-Star team, so what are we talking about?
He made it as a what?
He made it because they knew he was supposed to be there. Because the coaches and the players knew he was supposed to be there.
Okay,
they knew he was supposed to be there.
Steph Curry wasn't hurt, was he on the team? No.
People who knew he was supposed to be there.
Steph Curry was not hurt, was he on the team?
All that said is fans don't like Kawhi. So what?
Listen,
he's
man.
still a superstar.
Listen,
so what?
The fans only get 5 votes.
So what?
They only get 5 roster spots. It wasn't that he didn't make the 5. LeBron didn't make the 5. Yeah, he did. He made the 5. But he's an icon. That's a different story. Kawhi, and we ain't even supposed to be talking about the West. Let's jump back to these. He's not a
he's
not a superstar. He's a comeback player of the year. He play again next year, and we'll give him his superstar status back.
Who you got coming out the East?
Man, I wanted to talk about Philly.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Embiid, I wanted to talk about
the non-superstar Embiid.
Yeah, he's not a superstar. He lost his status. I'm very consistent with it. I'm very consistent with it. And I'm an Embiid fan. You know this. I'm an Embiid fan. He has not played in several years. Once you get the 3 years of, inconsistent play because of your injuries.
See, that's what the comment you just made is where you misleading. You say inconsistent play. The play is not inconsistent. Inconsistently being available to play. That's a whole.
That's what I'm talking about.
Inconsistent play says when I'm on the court, I'm inconsistent.
I am going to for the sake of this argument.
Not letting that go, sir.
For the sake of it, because you just want to fucking argue right now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dog. His play is not inconsistent.
What I am saying is that inconsistent play means what you just said. He's not playing
inconsistent availability.
All right, for sake of an argument. All right. Let's talk about Embiid. Let's talk about the Sixers. They get PG back.
Right.
Tyrese Maxey coming back. BJ Edgecrum is playing out of his mind as a rookie player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's
solid
over here, but he's solid. Definitely playing well.
The ceiling is higher than I thought it might be.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know, Kelly Oubre, they got a roster, man. They got a nice roster. Can they put it together? I don't think they'll win a championship. But I'm hoping, as a Sixer fan, that they put it together, make a run, take out Boston, take out Detroit, and represent the East in the finals.
Damn, what you want to happen? Who you got?
I got Philly, man. Fuck it. I can't root for Boston. I'm not. Hey, listen, Boston. I would say Detroit, but I'm not sold on Detroit with Cade.
And I was about to say I need to know Cade's status.
I need to know Cade's status, but also even with Cade being at 100%. You know, I don't trust them yet. I don't trust their others to make plays outside of. I'm starting to trust
Duren a little bit.
Duren is gonna rebound.
Give you what he give you.
He's gonna give you tough points.
12,
yeah, he's gonna give you
maybe even 20 and 10.
Good defense. They're solid defensively. The whole team solid defensively. Yeah. But what can you get from?
Who gonna be that?
I'm gonna tell you what. Can they get Herter to get back on track when he was in Sacramento, even when he played at Atlanta? Yeah. Can they get him back on track with his shooting outside touch? Can they utilize Duncan Robinson in a manner where he can make a couple threes a game and not be a defensive liability where teams are hunting him when he's on the floor?
If Cade is there, they're going to be a tough out, though.
Yeah, they are.
Having home court advantage, they're going to be a tough out, you know what I'm saying? I got Boston, man, and I hate to say it, but I think Boston, man. If with Tatum rounding back in the form, dog.
Is he rounding back in the form?
He's still.
I didn't watch the game the other night. Yeah,
a little inconsistent.
The times I have watched him, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna give you 15.
Yeah,
to 20 points.
I think they're gonna be a problem.
But they don't really count on him, though.
Right. And JB is playing at a different level this year.
Absolutely, got to give that boy credit.
Give him credit. You know what I'm saying? He kept him hanging around. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think he could do it. I questioned whether he could do it. I really did. You know what I'm saying? Can he keep him? And they got him in the 2 seed now?
Yeah.
So, man, they gonna be a problem, dog. You know what I'm saying? They got experience, championship experience. If I gotta pick somebody coming out there, again, I don't trust Detroit either. In the playoffs, I don't trust it yet.
Right.
Eric Kelsey, nah, bro. I know that's your squad, but give me Boston, dog, coming out the East, man.
I like where Charlotte is doing,
man.
But
now that's the team we need to talk about, dog. Could they be a year away from being a problem?
I think
or do they need another piece?
I think they got the pieces. Can they get LaMelo to play winning ball consistently?
He has been doing better though.
Yeah.
Not as much of that hot dog and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They got. You know what I'm saying? Some great outside pieces in Con and B Mills. Miles Bridges plays pretty well. You know what I'm saying? He might explode for 30 at any moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they got pieces there.
They do.
They got pieces there. They got the boy from
Nipple.
Yeah, I said Con Knipple. They got the other kid from Duke, the big guard that they got. That motherfucker so muscular, dog.
Damn name though. I always forget his name though. But
coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Who did they replace Colin Sexton for? I thought that was a good pickup for them to have Sexton playing the point off the bench. He went to Chicago. Kobe White. Yeah, they could be a problem.
Yeah, I can see.
Be a problem.
If they your first round matchup,
they could be a problem.
It ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? You might beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because you say LaMelo might revert. You know what I'm saying? I
like what they getting out of Stockbrenner.
Yeah, they got a nice team, man. I actually enjoy watching them play now. You know
man.
They're good. They're a fun watch now.
Yes, they are.
They're fun.
I've been telling y'all, watch out for them Hornets.
Fun watch, man. So like I said, I think their ceiling this year was a first round upset. Then they get beat.
Right now they in the 8th position.
Yeah, so you gotta get in. You know
so they gotta if everything stood today,
they would have to beat that. They had to win one game and beat Philly.
They'd have to beat Philly, or if they lost that game,
they had to play the winner of the 9-10, right?
Which is either Orlando or Miami.
Which they can do. You know what I'm saying? They can beat both of them.
And they can beat Philly too.
Yeah, they could. They can. They interesting, dog. They're an interesting team. If they 7, they would end up playing Boston. I don't like their chances in that series. You know what I'm saying? But then again, the way Boston play, if them threes ain't hitting,
right?
You can get beat by Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
They can
Charlotte
get beat by anybody.
You know what I'm saying? Them threes ain't falling.
If they got the right and they have the right amount of talent along the perimeter to give
to give them a problem. Yeah, that matchup. I'd actually like to see that matchup. That would be a good first round matchup. One I would watch, and I don't watch it.
That what is it? It'll be 2-7.
2-7. Yeah. That would be an interesting first round.
So Boston would have either right now they would have to play either Philly or Charlotte coming in that first round. Yeah, y'all sleeping on the East, man. The East ain't that bad of a, you know what I'm saying? It's rounding it with Tatum back, Detroit rising, the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then you got
the problem is
as the 7th spot.
The Knicks, Cleveland, Philly, Toronto, and all sometime. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with every one of those teams.
I just want Philly to stay consistent and stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? If we can get them back,
Embiid and PJ really damn play. They ought to be good and damn healthy going into this playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If Embiid can't last a playoff run,
right,
then what's the point in sitting him all year?
Exactly. From April, if he can't last from April
to June, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's over for you, dog. It's over.
Pretty much.
Because it seems like it's pretty close to over for him now.
Yeah,
he seemed like he more over than damn Kawhi.
I think this is going to determine whether they're going to offer him another contract.
I do too. If you can't stay healthy, like you said, from April to June,
what's the point?
What's the point of keep on paying you again?
You know what I'm saying? Franchise money.
Right. Dude, you can walk. Dog. I try to get something for him, but dog.
Yeah, I think they definitely going to be on the market for, you know what I'm saying, for trading him. If you know what I'm saying, he can't make this run, but what is his trade value going to hold?
Right, when everybody know the situation, you know what I'm saying? He injured. Play 40 games, and you hope he get to the playoff.
Maybe they do like Ballmer did and pay Kawhi all that money. lose SGA in the process.
Yeah, that one sucks. You know what I'm saying? As far as having to give SGA in that, but who knew SGA was going to turn into this?
Yeah, man, y'all can go back and check the tape or check the posts. I told y'all SGA was coming. When they made that trade.
I didn't see no damn possible.
I didn't see I ain't see no two-time MVP, but I did see a player that had some skills that could, because he was balling it.
Yeah, he was balling. But I didn't see two-time MVP, maybe best player.
Nobody. I ain't gonna go that far. I didn't go that. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. But I definitely called that he was gonna be. They were gonna suffer from losing the SGA.
Yeah, that was a piece I didn't want them to give up. I didn't want them to give up that piece either.
Yeah, they came close to winning one.
Nah, that iteration of that team is done. I don't know what they're gonna turn into now. You know what I'm saying?
They paid Kawhi all that money. They're gonna be Kawhi's goddamn
piggy bank.
Yeah, because shit,
Embiid ain't played with
and
34
he ain't even got to show up to work. They still paying him.
Embiid, he played with 34 games this year.
Hey man, I told you how many he played last year.
Make it from April to June, bro.
I mean, they played last year.
Yeah, but like I said, if he play half the games and he can make it through every playoff year for the next 6 years, cool. You're going to have to live with it, I think, if you Philly, dog. That's about all you can hope for if you Philly. You know what I'm saying? With his feet problems and leg problems and it's all
stomach issues.
Yeah, it's all you can hope for, dog. It's 42 games a year, 42 to 45 games a year, and he make it through the playoffs.
Word.